If you don't do it yourself, nobody gonna do it for you. You're gonna wake up one morning and realize all the time you wasted, all of the ease and all of the time you thought.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of RepYourKasi. Today I got the phenomenal BlackMyth hailing from Malamlele doing his rap thing, and I have DopeFella who's working with Dope Graphics, right? What's up, homies?
Yeah, we're good, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with BlackMyth. Just tell us where you come from, bro. Malamlele, what's popping there? Anything you wanna shout out to before we begin?
Yeah, talk. First things first. Real names BlackMyth. I know it asked.
Yeah.
Wait, real names Matemba. I'm
Yeah.
so used to like calling
BlackMyth,
myself my stage name and
I
stuff.
feel you.
But yeah, I'm from Malamlele. Maltown is what they call it in the hood.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. That's me, bro. Representing RepYourKasi.
We're coming through from town, as he said it himself.
Yeah.
Dope fella, OG, somebody who I listened to as a kid, as a rapper, coming from Gianni myself. Let's talk about Dope Graphics, right?
Yeah.
Where does the idea start? Like, where do you get the passion? This is what you're gonna do, like business imaging.
Like, it's funny because when I started with graphics, I've been doing like graphics even back when I was rapping and making music. I would make artwork album artwork for myself, song artwork and stuff like that for other people. So I've been like crafting it, but without knowing what I'll be doing it for business in that sense. So it actually started not so long ago though. This company has been on for 2 years.
Okay.
So I just decided that let me try do that while the music is on
make
pause.
some money. Make some money off of it. Alright. So would you say and I always ask this question of your entrepreneurial venture. But with you, I feel like it's obvious because you were already an artist and then turned something that you were working on into like an entrepreneurial venture, right? Where you instead of just doing album art and all of that, I can actually do this for businesses, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe you haven't put a lot of thought into it because this is obviously a passion venture.
Yeah.
But then what do you think is important for having a business image for these guys? How would you say, yo man, this helps you guys? And you can also even get into your album arts, how much these dudes as rappers now need to pay attention to what their image looks like, their branding, all of these things, and how much it takes into that to have a dope business image for you to sell your business.
Yeah, it's very much important to have a business image and understand how the business do, even though it might be two different things with music and also with dope graphics. But it gets you to understand basically how to move around, to make your moves, and how to get yourself as that person. Where people will look at you and respect you for your work.
Because you have a dope, you have a dope image to your business.
Yes. So I think it's very important to understand both and maybe try and do both.
Alright. So and the dynamics of an artist though also is I think an important lesson here would be we didn't talk about this, that you rap, you're a rapper.
Yeah,
what I mean. You're an artist. So instead today we have two artists, and I just have one that's a little bit younger. That's, at his prime. I have one that's a little bit more seasoned. And maybe we can have a dope conversation about music afterwards, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think from your hometown, right? The market for such things, do you see an opening for businesses? A lot of businesses need a revised business image. Is it something that can really level up the nature of business in your hometown also?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are coming out and they're doing very good for themselves, and I think also for business as well. They put themselves out there as brands and which I think is very good. So I think they're doing well so far. as themselves. Yeah.
I think a lot of people should hit you up actually. You know what I mean? Because I was looking at your Instagram account and I was looking at the logos and I'm like, it's one of those things where if you see it already, you know, like if you see a logo and you already feel like this business is legit, you know what I mean? Like I think that's important.
Have, like, 500 employees.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, you just see the logo, you're like, oh man, like it's like a, you know, it's a bull, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I saw one. I don't know. I just from my memory right now, I just saw like a dope bull logo, right? Okay. So what are the growth prospects, bro? Like where is, you know, Dope Graphics going? You know.
In future, I'm looking at like maybe like having like a couple of branches or maybe having a couple of people that work under me.
Yeah, more like, artists, you know what I mean? More drawers.
Yeah. Because actually the combination came about because I started like IT or so what I did is I do like website designs there. So what I did is merge the two.
Oh yeah.
Like,
you also do website designs.
Website design. Yeah. So I merged the two, like the graphic part and also the website design, and just created just the graphics. So I think I want to see it like grow as it is and have more people like involved or maybe like empower other young people that are coming up as well.
Yeah. I feel that, bro. Like we kind of like need to be working on a website also. Like how like having a website, right? Like do you feel like within the current scope of business, like is like a dope image within your website? Like if your website is dope, does it like resonate to the way in which your business works?
Yeah, it does, because a lot of people before they work with you, they usually check
your website.
They can check out
out your mission,
what this guy is doing, like what is he on about, how is this work or what. So they probably like go to your website and check, okay, this is what this guy is doing, this is his project.
So that's another thing that, like, you know,
so it's also for an artist, it's very important to have a website as well. Where you can also have like background stories of your project.
Also your story, you know what I mean? Like clips like this would be dope, you know what I mean? Like put on your website, you know.
And to add on to that, I feel like if you would, like, this is just me picturing me having a website, I feel like it would have an impact because like people would, it's like you're giving people like a bigger platform to like find you and what you're about. So like
well, you know, I feel like we've dissected the necessity of dope graphics in our environment, you know. I think a lot of people actually, like, especially like small businesses, need to start putting a lot of attention to how their business looks, you know, creating the graphics, visuals, you know. Man. So let's get into, you know, BlackMyth, you know. What's with the name, bro? Why BlackMyth?
You know how the name came about is actually like so weird, you know. Because like I started singing like since like I was young, dog. Like I used to sing so much that like I didn't actually think of me as an artist myself, but like I enjoyed music so much that I actually sing.
Is it like church or?
Nah, I didn't just sing in church, not like that, but like I can say that I was the bathroom singer.
Oh yeah. I feel
it was just me singing.
I feel
And so for all the times that I would sing, I feel like people would eventually hear me. You know? And some people would pass out compliments on something. Actually good, man. Actually should do this. And then lucky for me, my brother Teddy was a producer at some point in his life. So like
shout out to Teddy, bro.
Shout out to him. That like inspired me a lot and stuff. So how it started, I wrote my first song. I literally broke into my brother's room and I just went through like his beats and I found one and I took it and I just wrote a song. I played it to a friend. He was like, it's dope. So long story short, I played it to these other homies of mine, Ral and Abe, who were like already like rappers at the time.
Who?
Ral and Abe. Remember I mean?
Oh yeah.
I
color to the lyrics,
so like they told me that they wanted to like collaborate with me, we should come up with a group, stuff like that. So I did say it's cool, I can join in, but at the time I didn't have a stage name. And it was one of those things, next week we go into the studio, we need to record, so you need to have a stage name.
Exactly,
So I sat down with a homie called Zeno. At the time, he was like
Zeno. I know Zeno.
Zeno, exactly.
I know Zeno.
He went to Kwangulathini and GI.
And I know him from Univen.
Oh yes,
yeah,
exactly. Chubby Mans.
Exactly. Yeah. Shout out to Zeno, bro. It's small world. Yeah.
It's the same person as the guy that gave me the name. So like
Zeno gave you BlackMyth.
Exactly, bro.
Jeez, that's crazy.
So yeah,
that's crazy.
I told him, I'm like, yo man, so like there's these homies, they want me to be like in a group and I'm trying to figure out a stage name.
Yeah.
But like dog, I don't really care what the name is about. I feel like if a name is just a name, bro, like I just need to put it on so much that you have to find it cool. If cool is what's
I feel you. BlackMyth is a dope name.
Yeah, it's a dope name.
So like he gave me like a couple of names, you know, like I don't remember like all the other suggestions he made. But like he was just like, at some point in my life, BBM was BlackMyth. I was like, but I'm gonna be BlackMyth.
It's funny, like when I was telling Nicole today, like she was like, yo, who's pulling out like BlackMyth? She's like, yo, that's a cool name. Alright. So bro, like with you right now, with like listening to your project, like I like this artistry where it's like you get to meet the artists before you meet them, right? And like you know, in your music, you talk about a whole lot of like personal stuff. You know what I mean? Like I heard you like talk about like your parents' divorce and stuff, right? Like these things, man. Like when you go, do you feel like a lot of artists, or a lot of people necessarily would like get like a lot of like, I don't know, like dealing with these situations that we go through writing and music, and like if you explain your therapeutic process, you know what I mean, through your music, like do you feel like that's like the main importance of your oh, this dude is calling me, man. Oh shit, nah, that's my but he's gonna have to wait, like we're busy. Anyway, like do you feel like that process like really like works out for you, like better than other like just talking about it or something, like if you work on with like music, having fun with it basically,
Yeah, for me personally, I like it was always a struggle, to like speak about these things, having the courage to tell a friend that, hey man, today I'm not so fine, this and this happened, like like I wasn't so comfortable with having to like speak about such things, and because at the time when it happened, I mean like my parents splitting up, I wasn't so old at the time, so like it wasn't so easy to like open up about it, and I can say that me not talking about it, it kind of
like set down on you, it's sad and just chill there like a funk,
and I feel like, hey, that's not the way to go, dog. You can't be caring so much, like yourself, and not being able to like, put it out there. So for me, it was one of those things, because I couldn't talk about it, I started putting it
into your music.
Into my music.
I can relate a lot to that.
And like me putting that in my music, it's like someone would reach out on some, yo bro, like I relate, I relate. And I realized that the more I speak about my truth, it's the more people actually engage.
And also the sincerity of the message, you know what I mean? Like you get like, alright, this dude is actually going through this, so he's probably the best person for me to listen to about this situation.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And I think like there's a whole lot of importance that can be put into like music, and creators are healers, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and like artists in a way deal with things so that other people can be learned about these situations, because I'm able to dissect it within my own brain. I'm not afraid to dive into my own pain to tell you, you know what I mean? I get that a lot. I feel I understand that so much, bro. But like marketing your music, bro, like what do you do? Like what's the main plan? You know what I mean? Drop a project. Did you have a plan? I saw you did an interview with Nchanga. Did you know that was where you're going with it, or did this just all happen organically with Fana Kawalamdel?
Hey, for me, bro, like I'll be honest, bro, like things just happen, dog. Like like shout out to Nchanga actually, because he's the one that actually hit me up. But for me, it was one of those like, I won't lie, dog. I used to pray about it. Like I still pray about, things like that. Like how can I put this? Like it's like, okay, let me put it like this. It's like I want it, and I manifested. It's not magic or anything like that. But like
it is.
For me, it's yeah, I can say that. But like
Don't put you on to sound like ceremonial magic, bro. You know what I mean? There, a lot of people are gonna say I'm Illuminati or whatever this shit, right? But it is magic. It's like things like The Secret, like the power of attraction. Yeah, it's ceremonial. Yeah, it's manifestation. Yeah.
So like, I didn't plan it out. Like there's no draft or list that I made.
It just pops.
After dropping the project, I want to do this and this. Of course, there are a couple of things that I want to do, in terms of like maybe having to shoot music videos. Of course, when I before the drop, I did want my music to play on radio, but like, the process, the industry wants you to send an email, But like, you can send an email, bro, but like, it's
if it's not meant to be, it ain't gonna be.
Exactly.
I feel
Yeah, so for me, it was all organic, man. Like, and shout out to like people from my hood, man. Like, they show me like a lot of love, bro. Like, it's like I don't do much to be honest, bro. Like, all I do is just make music, and because so many people relate, it's like they just push it, and yeah, man.
I feel it. Yo, DopeFella, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like when you guys were like rapping, right?
Yeah.
Like were there like a lot of events that were like supporting you guys like for like music?
I mean, like back then I was really tired, dog. Like hip hop was not like the way it is today, bro. Like it wasn't that much popular.
Like in GY though.
Like in GY.
Definitely, I know.
Don't be doing Boston freestyle. So it was tough. There was no gigs or anything like that. It was just doing it for the love and passion.
I feel like that also like spilled over into our generation also. Because I was like, man, like even today, like I was calling this other dude this one time, right? And he was talking to somebody else, and he was telling him, my cancel money, you know what I mean? It's tough. It's still tough.
But who would like do our own shows ourselves? Not really ciphers. Like we will like organize like a small event by tennis court. If you wants to do like
I think
we'll do that. Like have all of the artists, all the hip hop jazz there. We'll go there with rock. For ourselves though, even though there's few people there attending, but there was something though
with a few people attending. And that was like groundworks, right? I'm asking you this question because I'm leading on to this young man right here, right? Who, in their own right, started a movement. You know what I mean? And like it's called the People's Party, right? And I heard the story, but then like in chats, you know what I mean? Like we were just having like a conversation about how it started, and I think it's a very dope story to document actually. The People's Party is from Alamdele by rappers, you know, supporting, you know what I mean, putting on a whole lot of musicians to come through, you know, and now they just moved their party from Alamdele to Pretoria. So like also like you see like generationally like what you guys were doing in terms of like the vision, right? Like we should do this ourselves. We're not gonna wait for somebody to. We're not gonna wait for the Giyani show and try to get on it, and you know what I mean? Because already you know that the environment doesn't allow for you to do that. So somehow they figured it out, you know. And I want you to get into that BlackMyth, bro, and tell me like this, like tell everybody, you know what I mean? So that these kids that are chilling at home saying, but then I'm from Wamito, ain't nobody listening to hip hop. I'm from Giyani, ain't nobody give a fuck about hip hop. I'm from wherever, you know. I want to like just tell them, bro. Tell them how you started with this. You know, how does the People's Party begin?
First things first, I can say that like before we get to like the party itself, I feel like if there's two types of events. An event where corporate people are hosting and then they get whoever's popping there, you know, put them together. And then there's events where the artists themselves have to put it together. You know? So like for me personally as an artist, I can say that it started off as me singing about something that the locals could relate to. You know, when I started out, rapping in Tsonga or singing in Tsonga was whack. It was whack, like you couldn't.
It was a gimmick.
It was a gimmick. Like, you rapping in song with dog. Like, like, you know, you're supposed to rap in English. You're supposed to be doing what Weezy is doing.
Exactly.
Doing what all these other guys are doing. So because I got to a point where I stopped. I got out of that mentality of what I can't do it in song.
Yeah.
I did do my music in song, and like it got people's attention. You know? And because like in my hood, when people were hosting shows, bro, like it was just DJs, bro.
Yeah.
It was never an artist perform.
Yeah.
You don't want to see you perform, bro.
Yeah.
You want to dance, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it got to that, and like eventually I was like making music and stuff like that, and then I just decided how it started off. It started off as me wanting to host a show just for me to perform, and then long story short, this other homie who was already making events, he wanted us to join forces, you understand? And so we did, because he already had the experience of like hosting parties, you know. So he fronted the event, but then it's like we pushed it. Like we was the one that was marketing. We was the ones that was getting the people to talk about it. Like we was the one that was like
groundwork
groundwork every day. So like that first event was like very successful, man. And because the partnership with this person didn't work out so well, man, we realized that actually it's not this person that made this thing happen. It's us that made this thing happen. You know?
The ground.
Because we got ripped off. Like I was so pissed, bro. Like, with me, I'm a very forgiving person, man. I'm not but yeah, man. Like I was so pissed, you know. Like, it was so annoying, man. Like I didn't, bro. Thinking about it.
It doesn't feel like you're forgiving it. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit, you know what I mean? But obviously it's still a you know.
So like it was one of those, man, we got ripped off, but he was the one that like made everything
doing the work.
So it was like, you know what? Let's just host our own, dog. It was like we were ready, dog, to like push this nigga. Like we were ready to be the guys behind the scenes and this nigga front.
And this is when you were performing also.
Yeah.
So you were ready to, as an artist who, you know, one day you were ready to work behind this homie and then trust in his leadership, basically.
I don't think if it wasn't for that whole story, I don't think the People's Party would be alive. Because him ripping us off was him letting us know that we don't have to wait for someone else to.
You gotta do it yourself.
We had to do it ourselves. I was like, nah. Basically, it was just us rebelling on some. Nah, let's just do our own shit, man. We're gonna call this thing the People's Party, and it's crazy because like we actually put this event in like a space of like a week, bro. Like I remember I went on my Facebook. I was like, we got ripped off from that other party. I need 300 likes by the end of 2 days. And we're hosting another party. And it got there, bro. Like, yo, bro, within a day, bro, had like 300 likes. It's not a lot, man. But like, because the masses were there, it was like, man, we just have to pull out, you know. And so we did, man. Like ever since then, we've just been running it out.
So tell me about what's popping at 442 on the 1st of May.
So what's happening at 442 on the 1st of May is the 3rd. It's actually the 3rd.
The 3rd of May.
Third one in Victoria.
Because
we hosted like 2 in 2019.
Wait, sorry, is it the 3rd of May or is it the 1st of May? This is the 3rd party in Victoria.
This is the 3rd party.
In Victoria. Oh, you guys done like...
What day is it today?
It's the 20... I don't know, bro. The 25th,
Oh, yeah. Okay, long weekend vibes. The first one we had it on the 27th of April, so I thought maybe today was the 27th.
Oh,
yeah. So like, what's happening on the 1st of May, which is actually this coming Saturday, is People's Party Victoria, man. Like we have like a pretty dope lineup. Man, like it's like I'm sorry, I got lost in the sauce a bit. But yeah, what's happening on the 1st of May is the People's Party. It's the 3rd one. We have a pretty dope lineup coming up, and yeah, this is just me wanting to tour. You know, having to like get a chance to perform outside of my hood.
Self-funded tour.
Self-funded tour, like we do this tour now.
Yeah, man, I fuck with that, like real talk, bro. And I think your like the story why I really liked it was that, you know, just like with this, man, you know what I mean? I always felt like people should have conversations about what they're doing, you know what I mean? Like a lot of things that I usually chill around here and have like conversations with people that are actually doing something. I'm like, yo, man, like that should have been recorded, you know what I mean? That should have been part of your portfolio, and that should have been part of your story. Like it could, like 20 years from now, be on like, you know, a huge platform where now you have to explain everything backtracking, you know what I mean? I think it's better if, like, you know, it's dope when you document it as it happens, you know what I mean? And like you won't ever have to come back to this and explain it again. You won't ever have to come back and say that, oh, this is the third one. We did 3 of them, you know what I mean? You know, and it's important, bro, to also give you your flowers while you're still alive, you know, doing these things, you know? But, you know, I want us to talk about, you know, just the movement, bro, of like northern people, you know what I mean, from your hood in Guyana, and like from yours also, because I think you guys can both like relate a lot to people that move out of Guyana, you know, and come into the city and try and make it, you know, both with business and with music. You know, do you feel that at any point would your business get to a point where it would have to go back and and develop there, or?
No, I think with my business, it doesn't matter where I am. It's more like digital. I can like even clients. I can work with a client without meeting them. So that makes it more. It doesn't like rely on where I am or where I'm based. So I can still. I think it can still function. Whatever corner of the world I'm at.
So, but then, do you feel like in order for you to get to the exposure of your clients, and you had to move out of, you couldn't be in Guyana for that to happen?
Yeah, the thing is, it's different because I didn't start the business model when I was back at home. Back at home, I was just music in school. I was just doing music in school. So it only when I'm this side, and I was like, I need like another stream of income or something like that. So I was like, let me try to do this. So I went on the side, and then I started like doing that the business wise. So I think you can't say that I needed to move out because the idea didn't come when I was back home. And so I think
and maybe there wasn't like the opportunity didn't like seem as evident as it was once you got out here.
Maybe I saw an opportunity, like maybe if I can brand this business like this, I can make something out of it. So that's how it happens.
I don't feel you. What about you, bro? What's your take on that?
To add on to that, I feel like it's for me personally, I feel like it's a little bit confusing. Why I see this is because the norm is that when you want to be successful and you're from the hood, Kasi, the norm is that you have to go to the city. For you to actually.
Is it not true though?
I don't think it's true.
It's not true.
I mean, I'm gonna play like the RepYourKasi devil's advocate here, you know what I mean, and say, you know, there's a reason why most of us feel like we need to like get out, you know what I mean, get out of the hood, right? But also saying my chat, and this is the whole point of RepYourKasi is, you know, you are what your hood made you, you know what I mean? And I think as much as you deserve flowers for what you've been doing, the entire community in itself that made you what you are, you know what I mean? Like, I'd say like me, I'm like an English rapper, you know? I rap in English, but there's no way that I could even speak English the way that I do in order for me to have the pronunciation or the alliteration or whatever the metaphors or whatever that I know. If it wasn't for an environment where I can go to like a school like Kanisa or even a school like Guyana where, you know, there's like a teacher that's able to, you know. So like hip hop, you know what I mean? I feel like for you guys, when you guys were doing hip hop. Like it was a whole lot of you, man. Like squad deep, even. You know what I mean?
There was a lot of crews too. Like these days, you don't get like a lot of crews going on. Back then, we had like.
Don't you have a crew, BlackMyth?
Man, like it's a crew.
It's different.
I feel like these days people have teams more than they do have.
Oh, now it's changed like teams now.
Like support staff.
Because
like
you know why I think. Do you know why I think that is, right? I think everybody in a crew now, they've suddenly developed an ego.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
Like everything, like a photographer has an ego, bro. Nicole, don't you think you shoot the best? Do you think you shoot like you killing shit with the shooting right now? You know what I mean? Like, and that's why the name had to change from the crew to the team, because the team is we all, you know what I mean? Everybody deserves their own position.
No I in team.
Exactly. Yeah. And the crew is mostly about an I. Like they are my crew.
Yeah.
That's my crew. You know what I mean? If you have a shirt that says
plus the crew,
I
think the thing is what makes it hard. Because the crew, you must focus on one goal and one vision.
Exactly.
All together. So when you have a team, you know we just support it. You
exactly.
Everybody just supporting it.
Sure.
You doing that? Okay. We'll support you. But as the crew must focus on this goal now.
I feel.
Wanna drop an album? Wanna keep an image? Dog.
You know.
So it's hard.
Crews. I don't watch for crews, man.
You got your team.
When there's a crew, it's like there's just bound to be a leader somehow.
And that causes drama. You know, that's when dudes get betrayed and stuff. You know what I mean? And be like, yo, I left those niggas because you know what I mean. Those niggas, you know what I mean. They were too tight. They were stealing from me. What? You know? But like, okay, dog. Like, I think what another important thing that I really wanted was like, you guys, and I think you might also have like, cause this is like also something that I feel like is like a wave. You know what I mean? That's something that's happening right now with like Tonga rappers, and I would like to credit well, maybe not you, but then I think of like as far as I have been paying attention, I think I've heard you and Ian Rage do this the most, right? Which is rapping in Zulu. You know what I mean? Within you rapping in Tonga, do you feel like besides rapping in Zulu, like rapping in Tonga, you know what I mean? Like a Tonga rapper, having some Zulu in his raps. What do you think about that?
I don't have anything against that. Like, you can express yourself however way. Like, as long as you know your roots. I think it doesn't matter that much. If I hear your records and then you're rapping in Zulu somehow. If it's dope, it's dope. Then I won't foul you for it. I won't say, dude, you done switch. Hey, what? Nah, I won't foul.
I think he's being soft on me. I think there's a lot because I've heard it myself, bro. You know, I've written a verse and said, you know, something in Zulu. You know. You know, and then like, you know, they're like, bro, why are you rapping in Zulu, bro? You know what I mean? So like, why I asked and why it stood out for me, maybe this is personal and it's not really like a widespread, but then, what do you feel like that you have an obligation to yourself and to the community of like Tonga music industry? You know what I mean? For you not to pollute it in a way, if I may say.
I feel for me, I feel like the only reason we do that is that like first things first, we're in South Africa, bro. And South Africa has like how many official languages? Probably 11, right?
Yeah. Well,
so like
we're counting Khoisan now because you know we fuck with their movement. You know what I mean?
So like I feel like it's something that I learned back home. Like me personally, I do have songs where it's just English. I do have songs where it's just Tonga all the way. And they do carry weight, but it's like at home, my Tonga songs, bro, like they carry a lot of weight. So I got to learn that like you need to work. Like your environment is supposed to have an impact on your product, you know. So the time I was at home, I do my English raps, my English singing, and then I do my Tonga vibes, and then I can say that it made me stand out more than like the other people.
When like more than people that were doing it in English alone or in Tonga alone, you merging the two made you
it
made you a different animal altogether.
It made me like stand out, like you know. So like because of that, I got to realize, okay, I was in Malamlele. Okay, I can't say that I conquered Malamlele, but I can guarantee you that 90% of young people, they know me. If they don't know me, they've heard about me. They've had my song played somewhere before, like. You know what I mean?
Yo man, I need that beep thing, bro. I really need to get that thing. I think this is like the second interview we had where like some beep moments have happened. You know what I mean?
You know?
I feel,
So because like in the hood, I can say that like I have a huge following. I'm trying to, you know, like get out of the hood in the sense that like I'm trying to build outside of home because I can say that I did build at home. You know? So because I'm trying to build outside of the Tsonga, just the Tsonga environment alone, then that means I need to reach out to the other people as well. You know?
You need to add a little bit of substance, you know, just get into these other, tap into these other cultures also.
And I feel like.
Do you speak Zulu? Like
I can't even speak Zulu.
Like
the only Zulu I know is the Zulu I saw from our generations.
But somehow it just comes through in the music.
It's just that like if you're South African, you
know the phrases.
But you know from what you just said.
Don't know everything. But you know something.
From what you just said though, I just realized the double standard into saying that some rappers cannot rap in Zulu. Because they rap in English and that's cool. So I guess within the same argument you'd have to say like, well, if you're saying that I can't rap in Zulu, then why are you cool with me rapping in English when I'm Tsonga? So in a way it's already polluted, right? I get that.
So man, it's just me trying to reach out to like a
different market. I hope it works out.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Other than that, man, you know, you brought you an OG rapper here, you know what I mean? Do you wanna feed off of anything like knowledge, you know? Any questions for him?
Questions, okay. Just that I didn't think of anything.
I always just surprise people with this one. Like, you know,
Like I can say I can just ask him like how can I put this? Like having to, what was it like? Because I know like back then it's like being a hip hop person was not so normal or acceptable
in our hoods, in
the hood, you know. So like I just want to know, because like now for me or for my peers, it's cool now.
Cool.
I'm probably gonna get a girl just being a rapper. So like I just wanted to know like how was it like and how did you deal with it, you know, having to be chasing a certain dream or chasing goal, passion or whatever you may call it or define it. What was it like having to want to pursue something that
the environment
everyone else around you is not so supportive of it?
We just kept doing what we do, like not everyone will not like you, if I can say it like that. So it was that thing about okay, we'll rap and we love this thing, we do it. We used to smoke a lot. We do what we're smoking. We do it when we're drinking. So it was never about the people at the time, or it was never about like, hey, who's saying what, or so. We just continue like doing what we do. The little response, the little feedback that we'll get, like, hey dog, hey, your music or your track, that made us like feel good and motivate us and to say, oh, you know what?
And I actually like to give I don't know, thanks to like the OGs, dog. Because like bro, like I feel like they made it easier for us, bro. Because by the times when we started,
already you had uncles and older brothers that you know
so
that
like
rap and all
they,
that.
They took all the backlash.
I feel
It's like by the time that we were there, it's like
it was now normalized.
For
we'll see that.
You know, it was not normal someone to wear their cap backwards.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And like, so yeah, man, I can say thank you for all the backlash you took for us. You are our heroes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for all that. As for us now, we just have to represent and carry on for.
Yeah, just carry on doing your thing, bro. Don't lose hope or anything. Just keep on like managing and like putting work on your craft. You know, don't listen to all these people talking about crazy on your work or anything or undermining you. Like
just do you.
Just do you, man. Like continue doing you. You know, like,
I have a question also.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember nigga Rob?
Rob, I think I do.
The dreadlocks and the baggy jeans. That dude took your heat, bro. That dude, like, if you want to say thank you to somebody, I don't know if like there's anybody from Guyana like watching that's gonna be watching this that remembers nigga Rob.
Rob,
nigga Rob, nigga. Like when that dude passed, right? People would stop, bro, and like. He's crazy or something. He was wearing like, you know, basketball jersey, had like the long wheezy dreadlocks, the skinny dude, you know, baggy pants, sneakers, forces even, you know, and
back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know, like 2004, 2006, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
that was my
like people would stop and like stop, point and laugh, bro. You understand? Stop, point and laugh at that situation. You know what I mean? And it's crazy how like now, and I promise you, like some dude told me, yo, like stay in hip hop. It's gonna make a lot of money soon. You know what I mean? And I think I want to pass that message on to you. Also, like stay in this. It's changing the world, bro. You know, the coolest black person in the world right now is a person who's within the hip hop culture, and that's fact.
That's true.
You know, and in terms of artistry, you know, evolve. You know, and be great, man. You know, other than that, I have a special announcement today. It was Nicole's birthday on 4/20. You know, so happy birthday, Nicole.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, we're about to light one for Nicole after here. No, not on the show because we do not promote.
Niggas worried about his numbers on the show.
Yeah, but we're gonna light one for the 420. You know what I mean? Also for happy birthday to Nicole as a candle. And yo guys, man, this is the second episode that we've done of RepYourKasi. I think we're building up momentum. I just want to thank my crew. I want to thank my team. I just want to thank my team. You know, and we didn't have Q today. I hope Q is okay. You know, but Nicole handled it. Yeah, man. It's RepYourKasi, dog. And thank you guys for coming through, dog.
Thanks for having us, bro. And I just want to say shout out to all the homies doing their thing back at home. Like, don't give up on that dream, man. We're looking up to you too. We're watching as well, though. So, shout out,
Wait, RepYourKasi, dog. It's important.
Shout out, dog. Also, thanks for having me, bro. Like, it's I wouldn't lie, dog. It's an honor, bro. Like, you know, to be in such an environment and be able to like, you know, just speak like, and not feel like free spirited, you know. So like, man, thank you for having me, and I'm sure my people back home will be proud, you know, because I'm repping my Kasi online too. You know, so yeah, man. Shout out to everyone showing me love. Shout out to everyone supporting. Stream keep bringing more heat, man. So yeah, man. Shout out, thanks for having me. Shout out Nicole, man. You know,
easy rap. Beep.
All of the ease and all of the time you thought you had all gone. All of the ease and all of the time you thought you had all gone.